morning, everyone. Now, I have really enjoyed making this series thus far, and I've had a lot of fun. It's been great stuff, and I enjoy it. So today I want to talk about a very interesting topic, and some people may not agree with it, but that's not my problem. I'm just here to give you my thoughts and opinions. And today I want to talk about how nothing is really in our control, or at least nothing's really in our hands as we may think it is. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because something very interesting happened to me yesterday, and it just made me realize that this would be a good topic to talk about, because it was basically my point that I'm trying to say in this topic. It happened, basically. And what that was is, so you may not know this about me, but I like to do horseback riding, alright? So I like to ride horses, and I like to do show jumping, which is, when you jump over obstacles with horses and stuff. So I do that. And I was doing training yesterday. It was a beautiful day, doing training. Everything was perfect, right? It was a perfect day. The saddle was on perfectly on the horse. The horse was in a good mood, and I'm a good rider, alright? I'm a good rider. I can control the horse well. I can make him, trot, gallop, canter, all that, and I'm full control. I have full control when I'm riding. I'm not scared. I don't get panicky. I'm a very confident rider. But what happened yesterday is when, after I jumped over one of the obstacles, the first obstacle actually of the day, my horse slipped. Alright, it slipped and it fell. So imagine, just jumped off the obstacle at full speed, landed on the ground, and then the horse slips, fall down. Alright, and it was a very quick, fast fall. Like I fell off the horse as well. Like I managed to push myself off so the horse doesn't land on me, but I fell off, and I kind of rolled on the ground and then got back up on my feet. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, as I said, I'm a good rider. I can control the horse very well. I know what I'm doing when I'm on top of it. But at the end of the day, I can't control what happens to the horse, right? The horse slipped and fell, and then I also fell. Luckily, I didn't get hurt. I'm completely fine. In fact, I'm going to the gym right now to do legs. Some people will call me crazy, but that is the case. But my point is, we have so little control in life. We can think we have things in control. We can prepare all we want. We can get as good as we want. But at the end of the day, we just don't have control, right? And there's so many other examples that you can relate to, right? I gave you horse riding, but there's so many others. You could be the best driver in town and still get hit because some other guy was drunk. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't in your control. Or you could be the healthiest person ever in your family, the best diet, healthiest eating, but you still get health-related complications, Maybe you get cancer or something. Or a skin condition. My point being, again, we are not really in control of what happens. Anything can happen to us. We can give it our all, and we should, We can try our best, and we should. But at the end of the day, everything is in the hands of God, as I like to believe, okay? And this all circles back to, I want to kind of circle this back into business, okay? Now, there are times with my agency when me and my brother, we would do so much. We would work so hard. We would get everything in place. We would put all the puzzles and everything and just make a perfect offer or make a perfect pitch, just have everything in place. But we would never sell. We would work long hours, 14-hour days, 16-hour days, and in a week, not one client. And then there were days we would not even give it all, just 3-4 hours a day, or we don't really do much. And then out of nowhere, a client comes, and a big one as well, out of nowhere. It makes you realize and understand that, you're not in control of the good things that happen in life and the bad things that happen in life, right? There's times when a big client has left, like they leave us, and then you start to worry, oh my God, what am I going to do? I need to find a client. And then you just really panic, and then literally, without you doing anything, just the next day, a new client comes to replace them, and everything is back to normal, right? It's like blessings from God. So my point again being, nothing is in your control. The success you have in life, as much as you think you've earned it or you've worked for it, you've just been blessed. And you're arrogant, I feel, if you think otherwise. You should understand that in life, yes, you should work hard. You have to work hard. You have to put in your all. You have to tie your camel, as the saying goes. But you also need to understand that every good that happens, every blessing that happens, is all from God. It's all just a blessing. It's not really from you. And when you adopt this mindset, that's when you start to really see success, because you stop worrying. You stop worrying about whether you lose a client. You stop worrying about whether you're gonna be sick, or whether you're gonna, or if you start feeling scared because of driving, or scared of jumping on a horse again because you have trauma. You stop feeling scared anymore, because you know that it's not in your hands. Whatever happens, it's in God's hands. And you just gotta live life and know that when things come your way, it's a blessing. And even when bad things happen, it can be a blessing. There's always a blessing to it. You just need to look for it. There's always a reason, or always something good to look for. You just need to prepare yourself and look for that reason. I'll give you an example, because I know people might say, oh, it's hard, but I'll give you an example. I've been overweight for like most of my life, right? Right now I may not look it, but I'm 22 now, right? I've been overweight for most of my life. And I used to eat so much, okay? Like junk, crap, all this sugars and this and that. And then I started developing a skin condition, right? A problem. I thought that was like a punishment, right? Like the skin issue I had, I would never want to wish on my worst enemy. And it was really horrible. It was really, really horrible. But I still looked at the positive side, and I acknowledged that things could have been much worse. I could have lost a limb. There are people out there with no limbs. There are people out there who can't see, who can't speak, who are crippled. And I switched my perspective, right? And I saw it as a blessing, because then I went on a very strict diet. And I really, really improved. I lost 30 kilos, which is about 70 pounds. My skin conditions practically are like 80% better now, right? And they're still improving. Alhamdulillah, thank God. And it was a blessing in disguise, because it made me fix up, right? It made me fix up my diet. It made me fix up my health. All right, and you can relate this with a lot of topics in life. You just need to find what you are going through and see how it can be a potential blessing and how you can fix it. And sometimes you'll only see the blessing once you've gone on the other side, once you've gone through to the other side. Once you've gone through the hardship and passed, then you can see it. But now, as I approach the gym, I shall conclude with what I've been trying to say, is that in life, Yes, we can control our thoughts. Yes, we can control our actions. We can prepare as much as we want. We do have free will and we can do all of these things. But there's some outcomes and they're just some things. And everything other than what we can control for ourselves, of who we are, what we think, what we do, everything else, all the external outliers, is not in our control. Anything can happen to us in an instant. Alright? We could drop dead in an instant. Nothing is in our control. And once you adopt that mindset and you understand that everything you get is a blessing from God, then you, my friend, will be truly successful and will have an iron mindset. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.